What up, world? Welcome to another episode of the Toe Drag Show. It's your boy, JB, the college football fanatic. So today we're going to talk about what is next in the world of college football due to the Big Ten and the Pac-12 going to an only conference schedule. Now, the Ivy League has postponed its football for the whole year. The Big Ten came out and said that they were going to only conference schedule. They felt that it was much safer just to play within its organization, the Big Ten itself. And then the Pac-12 decided to follow the lead of the Big Ten and do the same thing. Now, with that being said, in regards to the Big Ten and the Pac-12, we are missing some marquee matchups. Okay? We're missing Alabama and USC, Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan, Washington, Wisconsin, and Notre Dame, just to name a few. But if this is going to make things safer, then we all got to be all in with it. We have to be. Because right now, safety is the most important thing. And if they think going to an only conference schedule, playing about 10 games, and not having to travel far, just staying within the confines of his membership, as far as like Big Ten, SEC, what I'm saying, and then go for it. I think regardless of doing that, catching the coronavirus is still high risk, no matter what. Because if you saw my first show, there were so many football players catching the coronavirus by going back to campus and just doing workouts. So, but if this is taking a step, then take this step. And I guess let's see where it leads to. Okay, what will the SEC do? Well, there's no telling what they're going to do now. They have a meeting on Monday, which will be July 13th. And I'm sure they're going to discuss some things, but I don't think they're going to make an announcement just yet. And as you see right now, Alabama had a big game with USC its first week. That's out the window. So the Alabama AD came out and says, we understand what's going on, but now we got to make decisions on ourselves to see what can we do. And as of right now, we do not have an answer to that. Limbo. They got to go out and see what's going to happen within its conference. They got to see what the conference is going to do. Because right now, Alabama is out of a game. And then if the SEC decides to go to an only conference schedule, and then, well, that'll help Alabama. They'll be able to play just the teams in this conference. Probably another 10-game schedule. What about the ACC? Well, it's been reported that the ACC is expected to follow the lead of the Big Ten and the Pac-12, going to an only conference schedule. Now, with that being said, what about Notre Dame? Notre Dame has a contract with the ACC where they'll play 6 of its teams every year. Well, a friend of mine's on Twitter named Penalty Talk, before it even got reported, he said the ACC will offer a 1-year contract to Notre Dame to join the conference. And with Notre Dame being the biggest independent school, I think you got to take it. You have to take it because you want to make the playoffs also. And if you are only playing 6 teams in ACC, and then you got to go out and try to schedule 6 other group of 5s, there's no way you're making the playoffs. So if I'm Notre Dame, and if that is offered from the ACC, if the ACC offers that 1-year contract to join the ACC, you got to take it. You have to take it. You have no choice. but to take it. It's the best thing to do. Big 12. Their commissioner came out and said as of right now, they are not going to only conference schedule. But the crazy thing is, he says he's going to wait until the end of July when all of the football players in the Big 12 put on pads to see what happens. Why? Why are you going to wait when report after report after report has come out about all these players going back to campus, doing these workouts, and catching the virus? Why you gotta wait till pads come on? That is craziness. That is crazy talk coming out of his mouth. Unbelievable. You got to take a step now. Okay? The SEC is talking about it. What they're going to do. You're sitting there saying no already. But waiting for pads to see what's going to happen, and reports of everybody catching the coronavirus. 30 at LSU. 37 at Clemson. Come on. Let's be smart about this. Let's be smart. Now, with all that being said, to me, this is the first trickle-down effect to not having a college football season. This right here, that's happening. No telling what's going to happen come next week, 2 weeks from now, when August hits. Think about it. We have spikes in the United States. We are probably the worst country in regards to the coronavirus. And if we're not following the protocols, we're not wearing our mask, we're not doing social distancing, it's not going to get better in no time soon. So how can we have a season? It is happening. I just don't see it happening. I mean, you got Greg Sankey, the SEC commissioner, come out saying, to talk about football is kind of crazy right now when we have to fight the coronavirus. Very logical. Very logical. Gene Smith, the AD at Ohio State, is saying, he just doesn't see it. He said, back in May, the coronavirus trajectory was starting to go down here in the United States, and all of a sudden, poof, it's back up. So you got ADs and commissioners that are also very leery of having a season. But with that being said, and covering all of that, what about the group of five? I guess the group of five can schedule only conference and probably go get some FCS teams to play. Okay? And with that being said, do you allow the group of five to have their own playoffs? Or does the highest ranked group of five team go to a New Year's Six Bowl? Which one? Which one? If you're excluding the group of five by going to a only conference, and I'm talking about the Power Five. If you're excluding the group of five, why can't the group of five have their own playoffs? Makes sense to me. Makes a whole lot of sense. And I think it should be done the same way with the Power Five. Okay? I think if we have a season this year and we're going with Power 5 only conference schedules, all Power 5, they decide to do it. SEC, Big 12, ACC, they all decide to do it. Okay? They go along with the Big 10 and Pac 12. Okay? Only conference. The group of 5 having just only conference / playing FCS teams. Okay? I say this. You need to have 8 teams. 8 in the Power 5, 8 in the Group of 5. Okay? Your conference champions, 5. Okay? 5 Power 5, 5 for the Group of 5. Your conference champions. And then 3 wild cards. 3 wild cards. Okay? Have them battled out. Now, of course, the NCAA is going to want one national champion. Might not even recognize the group of 5, but I think it's fair. If you don't do 8 and you just do the conference champion, then I guess you have to make it to where the first, second, and third seed gets the bye, and 4 and 5 play each other first round. But I would hope, just for this year, group of 5, Power 5, 8 teams. Next year, go back to 4. I like 4. I like just 4. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I wish it stays there forever. Top 4 teams. I like it. But this year, with this pandemic, and a group of 5 being excluded out from the Power 5, well, for right now, the Big Ten and the Pac-12. But let's say all Power 5 members go to only conference, and the group of 5 is left out. Let the group of 5 have their own playoff. The Power 5 their own playoff. 8 teams. The 5 champions, 3 wild cards. I think it's the best thing for it if we have a season. But I don't think we're going to have a season. I think it's in limbo. Like I said, everything that's happening from the Ivy League postponing their football season, the Big Ten and the Pac-12 going to only conference, the SEC is going to talk about it, the ACC is supposed to follow the lead of the Big Ten and the Pac-12 and supposed to offer Notre Dame a spot in the ACC this year, and the Big 12 waiting. I just don't see a college football season happening this year for 2020. Unless they postpone the season to maybe January and go from there. We will see. But there's still a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to clear up in regards to this. Safety got to be first within all institutions. Your student athletes, they got to come first. The health got to come first. So we will see what's going to happen in the upcoming weeks with college football. But to me, it does not look good. It looks bad, and just doesn't look like we're going to have a season. So with that being said, I'm your boy, JB, the college football fanatic. Everybody, please subscribe to me. Also, give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. No problem. But until next time, peace.